Welcome to today's podcast, and sorry, I'm answering a question on why did God allow polygamy in the Old Testament but disallow it in the New Testament. Someone is asking that question. Now, God never allowed polygamy in the Old Testament. We see that the Bible begins with the book of beginnings, that is Genesis, and in the beginning we see there was only one man, Adam, and one woman, Eve. So the book of beginnings is very important because it gives us an idea of what is the perfect will of God, and that was the pre-sin period. There was only one man, one woman. So why there was a lot of polygamy and many other things in the Old Testament period was because of the fallen nature of man. Remember, even Moses allowed them to divorce because of the hardness of heart. So understand, marriage is an indicator of the healthiness or the health of the human being, or how close they are to God. The more society disintegrates, the more divorces we can see, because divorce correlates with the fallen nature of man. The more man falls, the more we have divorce, the more we have pain, the more we have immorality, we have fighting, killings. So because of that, God also, the nature and the understanding of who God is was evolving. God allowed them to have many wives. He overlooked some of their faults because he was still in the process of revealing his perfect nature to mankind. So Bible says that in the times past, God winked over our sinful nature, but now he commands us to repent because the full nature and the mind of God has been revealed through Jesus Christ in the New Testament. So in the New Testament we get to understand more about God's plan for mankind and what is good. You understand, for two people to be together, for intimacy to grow, there must be trust, and it's not possible to have intimacy between 3 or 4 people. Intimacy must be between one man and one woman. So for you to attain that level of oneness, it can only be possible with one man and one woman. In the Old Testament, we read many stories of where people were polygamous, but it was at the detriment of the family. The family that was hit or hardest hit with polygamy is that of Jacob. And there was a lot of infighting in that family, and that is very typical of many African homes. Where there's polygamy, there's a lot of fighting, witchcraft, hatred, and many other terrible things happening there. So that's never the will of God. The perfect will of God is for people to love each other, to be truthful, to be faithful to each other, and to increase in oneness and intimacy. And that can only happen in the case of one man and one woman. So thank you so much for the question. Unless there's any clarification, feel free to ask, then we will clarify in this segment of Ask the Apostle.